students, once again for this classes, that is straight line. We are talking about the equations of the straight line. We will have questions, different types of questions, and then we will solve them. Okay, equations of the straight line. The first type of the equation of the straight line what we are discussing is slope intercept form of a straight line. So M represents the slope, and we say this one C represents the intercept, especially y intercept. That means the line is like this. This is slope M and this is y intercept. This is what we are thinking of. So first type is what? What is the first type? Slope intercept form of a straight line. Y is equal to mx plus c. Let us directly take some questions on this and then move ahead. Okay. Example, find the equation of line which is inclined at 60 degree with the x-axis. So with x-axis it is making 60 degrees. It is making 60 degrees with x-axis. So slope is not directly given here, x-axis, and cuts the y-intercept. Cuts the y-intercept. Its y-intercept C is given here. Somewhere it will cut the y-intercept over here like this, and that is nothing but y-intercept is C. C is given as 5. Okay. So we have to, when we come to know that there is angle given with the help of which the slope can be understood, and then the intercept is given which is C, then I have to use the formula y is equal to mx plus c. So if I say given here, what is given here? Given here is theta. Theta is 60 degree. With the help of the formula for slope, slope m is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but what? Tan 60. Tan 60 is nothing but how much it is? Root 3. How much it is? Root 3. So I came to know now the slope. C I know already given here. C is given as what? Y-intercept as 5. C is given as 5. So I know C, and I know theta, because of which the slope is given here. M I know. So I will use directly the formula y is equal to mx plus c. This formula I am using. Therefore, y is equal to, what is m? M is root 3, and what is this one here? Cx plus what is c now here? 5. You can leave this as it is, or you can go for root 3x and put the y on the other side as minus y plus 5 is equal to 0. This is my answer. This is my answer. This is the theoretical part of it. For diploma CET, I will try to put it little shortcuts later on, but now let us discuss about what this M2 of C25 series. Now let's go for the next problem. The next slide is, find the equation of the straight line with slope 4 and having y-intercept. The previous problem he has given angle. With the help of angle, with the help of the formula m is equal to tan theta, we understood the slope. Now what is given here? Here directly slope is given with the slope 4. So angle is not given. So directly this is m now. And having y-intercepts. Y-intercept means this is nothing but c. So given already, we know what is given here. Given m is as slope is given as 4, and then c, that is y-intercept, is given as 5. So now we are using here, what is the formula that we are using? So therefore y is equal to mx plus c. This is the formula that we are using. Therefore y is equal to, what is m? Directly given as 4, x plus what? 5. You can leave this as it is. Some answers they will give like this. Full marks is given for this. Or 4x, y can be put on the other side, minus y plus phi is equal to 0. This might be the answer. Okay, so we have seen two problems out of this formula. That is one angle given, we found out the slope and C, and you use that, we got the answer previous one. And here they have given directly slope and intercept, and you got the answer here. Let's go for the third one. Find the equation of the straight line with slope 3n passing through origin. This is. So here passing through origin means y-intercept is not there, C is not there. C is equal to 0. So when C is equal to 0 here, okay, and slope is given as what? 3 here. So y is equal to mx plus c. If we use y is equal to mx plus c, this formula, when we use this formula, we say the answer is very simple here. Y is equal to, what is m here? 3 x plus 0. So y is equal to 3x. Sometimes they write it as 3x minus y is equal to 0. This one or this one might be the answer. Now this can be solved in a different way also. Y minus y1 into m into x minus x1. There is one formula like this, that is 1-point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, like this, and you may get the answer that I will tell you later on. But using y is equal to mx plus c, we can surely solve this problem. So we have discussed these three problems based on what? Which formula? Y is equal to mx plus c, that is a slope intercept form of a straight line equation. Now let us go for the next one, the fourth slide. Now these are things to be remembered. Equation of y-axis is what? They may give you 1 mark directly. What is the equation of y-axis? The equation of y-axis is, what? X is equal to 0. Must remember it. The equation of x-axis is what? Y is equal to 0. Must remember. They will give clearly how objective they may give. What is the equation of y-axis? It is x is equal to. What is the equation of x-axis? Y is equal to 0. That's only the answer. Or in objective DCT, sometimes they will ask you that one. Line parallel to y-axis is x is equal to a, and line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b. That means what? Line parallel to y-axis means, what? A line which is parallel to y-axis. The equation is nothing but, because it is a distance of a here, x is equal to a. Now line parallel to x-axis means it is like this, parallel to x-axis. Then we say that it is y is equal to b, because this distance is b. So line parallel to y-axis, x is equal to a. Line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b. On this there is one problem, very simple problem. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis at a distance of 5 units. So parallel to x-axis, where it is parallel to x-axis, parallel to x-axis is nothing but y is equal to 4. Now what is the meaning of this? How do we draw this? Let's understand this. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis at a distance of 5 units above it. Means there is one line parallel to x-axis, means this is the x-axis, parallel to x-axis. Okay, at a distance of how much? 5 units from this. So any line, equation of the line parallel to x-axis is nothing but y is equal to b here. How much it is y? 5 here. So what is the equation? Y is equal to 5 is my answer. Simple it is. Equation of line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b. So it is parallel to x-axis. How much it is? 5 units above. So y is equal to 5 units. This is b. This is b. And this is a for the x-axis. Okay, x-axis is not even. Now there is one more question here. Find equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis at a distance of 5 units below it. 5 units below. 5 units below means what? Now this question is different. Find the equation of a straight line. Okay, find the equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis, but where it is? 5 units below. Here it is. So here it is down, here 5 units. So what it will be? It is a minus 5. Down means what? Below means what? A minus 5. So how it will become? What is it will become? So y is equal to what? This is plus 5. This is minus 5. Answer. Understood? So that is what clear about this. So this is the question that we have to understand. Very, very important. Objective type. 1 mark they will ask you this one. Now let's go for the next one. Let's go for the next one. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to y-axis at a distance of 5 units to the left. Okay. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to what? Y-axis and at a distance of 5 units to the left. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, say, equation of the straight line parallel to what? Y-axis at the distance 5 units left to it means what? Here. Here. 5 units left. So x is equal to what? Minus 5. Right side means plus 5. So x is equal to minus 5. And for this equation of straight line y-axis is 3 units to the right. To the right means what it is here? X is equal to 5. It's an objective question. Left means minus, right means plus, above means what? It is a plus, below means it is minus. Okay. Okay. So let's go for the next question now. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis and passing through 3, 4. Very simple it is. Y is equal to 4. It is parallel to x-axis, so leave x and write y is equal to 4. Parallel to y-axis means what you should do? Leave y. X is equal to 3. Now second type we will take. The second type is the equation which is called 1 point slope form. Means they will give you 1 point x1, y1 and they will give you slope m. Understood? They will give you slope m. And what is the equation? You have to remember, sometimes match the following they will give. They will give match the following. Say for example, they say slope intercept form, 1 point form, y is equal to mx plus c, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. You have to match them. Like that also they will give in the examination. So 1 point slope form means there is 1 point, there is slope. I can draw for you that one. If I can draw, see, there is 1 point given as x1, y1 and the slope m is given. The equation of that is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. On that there is one question. Find the equation of the straight line passing through. Passing through means point is given and inclined at 30 degrees with the x-axis, 150 degrees with x-axis. Now this is 1 point slope form. Why? Point is given and slope is not given, indirectly given, angle is given. We can use m is equal to tan theta, take out the slope and apply over here. No problem. So here see, first one let me solve, second one you can solve at one. A. What is the thing? 30 degrees. So here say given is what? Given what is the angle? Theta is equal to 30 degrees. Now I can find out slope. M is equal to what? Tan theta. So M is equal to tan theta here. Formula you can use. M is equal to what? Tan 30. What is tan 30? 1 divided root 3. So, can answer me slowly. Okay. And then now what is another given? A point given. Point x1, y1 is nothing but what it is? 1, 2. Actually if you draw it, it is like this. If you draw the line, The line it is like this. It was making an angle 60 degrees, 30 degrees, sorry, 30 degrees. And slope we understood m is equal to what? 1 divided by root 3. The same one is passing through what? x1, y1 is equal to 1, comma 2. So I can use this formula because I have all those things what I required in this formula. So I will use as y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This formula I am using. This is a 1-point slope form of a equation of the straight line. Y minus, what is y1? What is y1? 2 is equal to m. What is m? 1 by root 3 x minus x1. Now cross multiply, root 3 you take on top, root 3 y minus 2 is equal to what? 1 into x minus 1 is x minus. So root 3 into y is root 3y minus root 3 into 2 is 2 root 3 is equal to x minus. Now bring it to standard form. X root 3y, you put it on that side, minus root 3y. This minus 1 as it is, minus if it goes that side, plus 2 root 3. You must remember one thing, you cannot add these two because there is a root sign here. You can add this two as it is. So this is my equation of the straight line when slope is given and when 1 point is given. Okay, so I hope you understood this. With the help of this, you should be able to answer this question. Theta, m is equal to tan theta. I'll just solve tan theta for you, this one. So m is equal to tan 150 is nothing but tan 1 into 90 plus how much? 60. And it is 1 plus means second quadrant, it is minus. Okay, 1 is even, so odd it is. So tan becomes what? Cot 60. So that is minus root 3. Minus how much it is? Yes, cot 60 is how much? Minus 1 by root 3. I think 1 by root 3. Use this and use the same point and you can solve that problem. So 2 problems on this we have solved. Let us see whether we can solve one more problem. Find the equation of the straight line passing through 1, 2 and having slope. What is the difference between this and that? The previous one angle they gave, we found out the slope. Now this is easier than that. Here directly slope is given. If I can draw this, it will be like this. Having slope phi. It is having slope phi. M is equal to having slope phi and it is passing through what? Point 1, comma 2. There they gave angle, we found out slope. Here they gave directly slope, we are directly finishing the problem. See, like y minus. So here given is what here? Given I can write, given as m is equal to phi, x1, y1 is equal to what? 1, comma 2. So therefore, what is the formula that we are using? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is my formula. So this formula I will use here. Y minus, what is my y1? Y1 is 2 is equal to m is given as 5. X minus x1 is 1. So my answer is y minus 2 is equal to 5x minus 5. So that is 5x. Y you take on the other side minus 5 minus y minus 5 plus 2 is equal to 0. So 5x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0 is my answer. For CET, diploma CET, I will tell you in another way, different way. We are taking substitution method over there. And when we substitute, when you get the answer 0, we are coming to the conclusion. When I take the CET class, I will definitely teach you that shortcuts. But here, this is for M2 C20 syllabus where steps is required, marks are given for the steps. So we have to understand it. So that is what we should understand. So we'll go for the next one. Find the equation of the straight line passing through 1, 2 and parallel to x-axis. What do you mean by this? Parallel to x-axis. Now say any line parallel to x-axis, its slope is nothing but what? 0. Remember, any line parallel to x-axis, its angle made is what? 0. So its slope is a tan 0. Answer is what? 0. That means m has become 0 now here. M is equal to 0. And then what? It is passing through x1, y1 is given as 1, 2. So here you see what is given there. So given is x1, y1 is equal to 1, 2. That is, a line is there passing through 1, 2. And then, I can draw it like this because it's a parallel to x-axis. Let me draw parallel to x-axis like this, 1, 2. And then they gave, so slope I came to know because it is parallel to x-axis, m is equal to 0. So m is equal to 0. So I can say y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 I can use. This is formula. That's why I'm trying to put it in a box here. Very, very important. 1 point slope for. I have 1 point, I have slope. Y minus y1 is equal to m is 0. X minus what is x1 here? See, so when this is multiplied by 0, y minus 2 is equal to 0. Or I can say y is equal to. Find the equation of the straight line passing through 1, 2, same, but perpendicular to x-axis. One thing I wanted to say, very important. When they say find the equation of the straight line passing through 1, 2 and parallel to x-axis, I will draw a diagram here. If it is parallel to x-axis, don't forget, this is parallel to x-axis, no doubt, but it can be also told as perpendicular to y-axis. See, this is perpendicular to y-axis. If it is parallel to x-axis, perpendicular to y-axis. So slope is 0 when it is parallel to x-axis, that means perpendicular to y-axis. Now this one, if the slope is, see, if this is what is given here, find the equation of the straight line passing through 2 point. So there are 2 problems here. So I'll check out this one. I'm solving 23 here. Find the equation of the straight line passing through 1, 2 and perpendicular to x-axis. So now this time it is perpendicular to x-axis. Perpendicular to x-axis means a slope of this one. See, this is 90 degrees. So m is equal to tan 90. M is equal to tan 90. Tan 90 is infinity. Infinity is nothing but 1 divided by 0. So remember, line perpendicular to x-axis, nothing but it is parallel to y-axis. Its slope is infinity. If it is parallel to x-axis 0, perpendicular to x-axis it is infinity. Okay, so here given is what now? What is given here? Given m is equal to what? Infinity, or I can say it is 1 by 0. x1, y1 what is? It is passing through x1, y1. What it is? 1, 2. So 1, 2. Again what we are using? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This formula we are using. So the answer is y minus y1. What is y1? 2 m. M is given as 1 upon 0. Infinity means what? 1 upon 0. X minus x1. Remember, this is a very, very important note. X1. Now this gets multiplied to this. So 0 into this is what? 0 is equal to x minus 1. We can write therefore x minus 1 is equal to 0, or I can write x is equal to 1. you will be satisfied with x minus 1 is equal to 0. See, this is y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is x minus 1 is equal to 0. Both the problems I have solved in the same, because parallel to x-axis take m is equal to 0 and solve. Perpendicular to x-axis take m is equal to infinity, that is 1 by 0 and solve. Same problem will become perfect. Understood? Okay. Now let's go for the next one. Show that 3 minus 6, 0 minus 8, 15, 2 and 18, 4 are collinear, and also find equation of the line passing through all these points. Now show that they are collinear. What do you mean by collinear? See, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So what is the best thing? I'll put a diagram here. A, B, C and D. So what you do is, you draw a line here, B, C, D. They are collinear, means they are lying on the same line, means all their slopes should be same. So for that, what you have to do, I will give you a hint, you can do at home. 3 minus 6. Here it is a 0 minus 8. This is 15, 2, okay, and 18, 4. Find using 2-point slope here. Find using these 2-point slope here. Find using these 2-point slope here. If those slopes are same, if all the slopes are same, if the slope of this is m1 AB, slope of BC is m2, slope of this one is what? m3, by using what? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Then if all are same, then they are what? Collinear. So I think you can do that. So slope of AB is equal to slope of BC is equal to slope of C. Then they are collinear. If it is not so, then say it is not collinear. Then how to find out the equation passing through all these points? Now you will have a slope here. One slope you can find out, say minus 8, minus of minus 6 is plus 6. Minus 2 divided by what? 3 here. So you will get one slope. So m you are getting 1 here. So take this 1 m and take this 1 point and solve one equation, you will get the answer. Understood? So you can do that. Later on you can definitely solve that. Let us go for one more now. Now how many equations we have understood? Equation 1 is what? Slope intercept from y is equal to mx plus c. And the second one, what we found out? 1 point slope from y minus y1 is equal to m into ex minus x1. Now let's go for the third one, that is 2-point form. What it is? Here it is, slope is not given, no slope at all, only 2 points are given. How it is? Say 2 points like this they are giving. Like this 2 points they are giving. x1, y1, x2, y2. 2 points AB they are giving using this formula. So what is the formula? Y minus y1, y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. One problem is enough for you to solve. One problem. Nice one problem you do. Now this problem I can do it. Find the equation of the straight line passing through 2 points, or they may say joining 2 points. Passing through points or joining. Both are same. So they have given here very clearly. See, 2 points are there. 3, 2 and what? 1, 5. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So what I can do here, see. So given here, what is given? This is how you have to solve. Given is x1, y1 is equal to 3, 2. x2, y2 is equal to what? 1, 5. Therefore, equation passing through 2 points is given by y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. This is my formula. Write the formula, which is very important for regular students. Carries marks. Carries marks. Now write down. Y minus y1. Tell me. Y minus. What is y1? 2. y2 minus y1. 5 minus 2. X minus x1. What is x1? 3. x2 minus x1. 1 minus 3. Y minus 2 divided by 5 minus 2 is what? 3. Okay. X minus 3. 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 2. Not 2. Minus 2. Okay. Now we see cross multiplication. Therefore, minus 2 here multiplied to y minus 2 is equal to 3 is multiplied to this 3 into x minus. Open the brackets. Minus 2y minus into minus plus 4 equal to 3x minus 9. Write it in the standard form. 3x minus 2y becomes plus 2y minus 9 plus 4 becomes minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, final answer is 3x plus 2y minus 9 minus 4 is minus 13 is equal to 0. Understood? So this is my equation. It is given for the regular students, it is given for the major marks. What you do is you take any 2 points and solve. So this one problem is enough for you to understand the whole concept. Hope you understood it. Let me go for the third one. Here I will tell you how to do it. You should do it. Because it is same as that of what I have solved the previous one. Find the equation of the median through the point A in the triangle whose vertices are given. What do you mean by this? A triangle is there. This is a triangle with the vertices A minus 1 3, B minus 3 5, C 7 minus 9. And what it says? Find the equation of the median. That is not a straight line. Median is also straight line. Median through the point A. You should note that. Through point A means from A. Through point A means from B. See, now through A, median is that line which passes through the midpoint of what? This B and C. So I already have this point. Okay. Now I will find out the midpoint of this. How to find out the midpoint? Midpoint is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2 minus 3 plus 7 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, 5 minus 9 divided by 2. What will be the thing? Minus 3 plus 7 is how much? 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Correct? Minus 3 plus 7. Okay. And then here see 5 minus 9 means what? Minus 4. Minus 4 by 2 is minus 2. So this I will get as what? I can say it is D. I will get a 2 minus 2. So now what you do? x1, y1, A you got it as what? x1, y1 is equal to minus 1, 3. And the midpoint what you got here? D as 2 minus 2. Okay. Sorry. x2, y2, let me take it. So this is x2, y2 as 2 minus 2. Then you put in this formula y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. And solve, you will get the equation. Same, before what I have done, put it, you will get the equation. But for diploma CET students, it is very easy. They will give you 4 answers. What you do, you put this in directly that answer, whichever comes 0, that is my answer. Or you find out the midpoint, you put that, whichever comes 0, that is my answer. That I think in CET exclusive class I will tell. This is the basics plus CET, so we will manage with this. Now let us go for the next slide. I hope this is the last type of the equation of the straight line. Then some special problems will come. You must get the question out of this. Then there is angle between the straight lines is there. That is one special class. Next class I will teach you that. Now first formula, let me revise. The first formula was slope intercept y is equal to mx plus c. Second formula was 1 point form, that is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. The third one is what? A 2-point formula, that is y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. Now the fourth type is what? Intercepts form. What it is? Intercepts. Intercepts I can say. What are the intercept? Two intercepts are given, x intercept and y intercept. Two intercepts are given, okay, x intercept and y intercept, you have to find out. The value of A is given, the value of B is given, you have to find out. That is the equation of the straight line. Very easy type, but you should understand. So that's what I am trying to say. How to find out which formula to use. What is given, you write down, you will understand which formula to use. Find the equation of the straight line with x intercept. So he has given as what? X intercept. X intercept here according to the formula is given as what? A. A is x intercept. What is x intercept? See, when they say x and y intercept, x intercept means first one, y intercept means second. This is x and this is y. So this is equal to 3. Then y intercept. What is y intercept? Y intercept is given as what? B is equal to 4. You see that A, this distance is 3. B, this distance is 4. Now I have to find the equation of the straight line. I am using this formula. I can't use that 1 point formula, slope intercept formula. Slope intercept, slope is not given. 1 point means point is given, slope is not given. So when they give two intercepts, I have to use this. Remember one problem I solved, third or fourth problem. Actually, that problem I have to actually solve here. It's okay. Now, so therefore, what is the formula for the intercepts? X by A plus y by B is equal to 1, where A is nothing but x intercept, B is nothing but y intercept. Therefore, x divided by A. A is what? 3, y intercept y divided by, what is y intercept? B is what? 4 is equal to 1. LCM 4x plus 3y divided by 12 is equal to 1. So 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. So 4x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. Very easy. But if you don't remember the formula, you will not be able to solve this problem. So this is how we have completed 4 types. And let me see what is in the next. Okay, so write x intercept and y intercept of this. This is actually coming in the slope and intercept form. This is an extra problem. So let me conclude here 4 types of equation. What they are? Y is equal to mx plus c. That is the slope intercept form. Second one is what? 1 point form. That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 when 1 point and slope is given. And the third one is what? 2-point form. Y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. And the fourth one is what? X by A plus y by B is equal to 1. So this is what we have completed. This is extra for problem. We can do it. Write x intercept and y intercept. Remember slope. So there we understood this is equal to A. This is an extra problem. This is equal to B and this is C. What is an x intercept here? Yeah, see, x intercept is minus C by A minus 12 by 3 is equal to minus 4. And y intercept is nothing but what? Minus C by B, and that is minus 12 divided by 4. This is minus 3. But why we have brought this here is, you can solve in different manner also. How you should solve is, say 3x plus 4y plus 12 is equal to 0. What you have to do is, you have to divide it by 12. When you divide this by 12, what happens? So when you divide this by 12, see throughout, because to bring in the standard form, y is equal to mx, x by a, like this, x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. If you want to bring it, divide it by 12. Say 3x plus 4y. This number you have to divide, plus 12 divided by 12. So 3 by 12 is what? 4. Okay. Okay. Plus 4 by 12 is 3, plus 12 by 12 is 1 here. 1, right? Is equal to 0. Now see, x by 4 plus y by 3 is equal to minus 1. But what we want here? Plus 1. So what I will do, throughout you can divide by minus 1. So what I will do, x divided by minus 4 plus y divided by minus 3 is equal to 1. When I arrive at that, clearly I can say this is x intercept is minus 4, y intercept is minus 1. Instead of solving like this, it is better to solve. So I think this is the second class that we have done with. Last time we have posted what are the slopes ideas, and now this is the equations of the straight line. Probably the remaining some important problems, I will try to do one more video on that, all important problems, and then angle between the straight lines, and that's how we are completing what a straight lines unit itself. Students, in nearly 30 marks, less or more or less 30 marks is there. 30 marks is there on this chapter. Properly if you read it, then it is, we are very closer to passing. Very closer to passing. Did you understand what I said? So now you have to work at home. Take some problems. Better you refer Prakash Heri. I am also referring the same thing. Prakash Heri books, and then use, and then you can work on that. So God bless you. Let us stop here. Thank you. Let us join again.